Goes 1v1, rides the tackle, and Baltimore had just got in too early instead of hanging out a little bit longer, delaying and really assessing the flight of the ball, but she gambles and goes in too early. But again, bright start. But Korshawi is definitely the outlet for PSG in the opening minutes.
Yeah, utilised a couple of times already. Here's Clara Matteo once more. He has 10 goals for the season. One fewer than last year. So consistent in attack over the last couple of seasons. They have brought through their own to a certain extent, Paris FC. And Sandrine Souperon recently signing a new contract with the intention of doing so again. One eye on the next generation. Genuine ambitions to try and break the duopoly. It's so tough to do, isn't it? So strong are Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain at the summit of the French women's game, but Paris FC with genuine aspirations to get there. What they haven't managed yet is a victory over their neighbours in this derby since they were rebranded. 11 times they've met competitively since October of 2017. Paris Saint-Germain winning 10 of them. The only time Paris FC avoided defeat was in a goalless draw at the end of last season. Most of the early questions, perhaps understandably, perhaps predictably, being asked by the home side here. Jean-Francois, whose move, I guess, for the start of this season highlights the difficulties that Paris FC have, losing one of their best players to their neighbours. Korshawi. See what she was trying, but it's safely gathered up by Dozier in goal, the Nigerian international, who will probably expect to be busy this afternoon.
Yeah, she will, and she'll certainly, you know, she likes to come off that line. She has a good high start position, and her defenders will certainly need her to concentrate, come and sweep up for any long balls like that, and just, you know, add a bit of calmness to their play and know that they can rely on her, stays fully switched on, concentrated for any of those through balls. But yeah, she certainly will be called upon today.
They do come into the game without a victory in their last 3 league matches. The first time that's happened since the end of 2020. You have to go back to September of 2018 for the last time that Paris FC went 4 league matches without a victory. The fixture list hasn't done them too many favours at the moment, has it? Lyon away, followed by Paris Saint-Germain away. They will get the free kick here.
Yeah, Jackie Grun, and she's really combative in that centre midfield. Yeah, it's good to see her back from injury, adding a different type of style to the other midfield players that PSG have got. But really tenacious, too tenacious on that occasion.
Coming to the end of her first season at the club since that move from Manchester United. Free kick is in a useful position for the visitors to ask some questions in the penalty area. Not one really that they were able to take advantage of.
No, those are the moments that I think Paris FC really need to concentrate on, switch on and execute what they've been working on in training, because they're great opportunities to really try and, you know, cause PSG some problems.
They had their chances against Lyon in that last game. Didn't concede the second until very late in the match, and at 1-0 behind, they had a number of opportunities to get back on terms. Weren't able to take those chances. Can they change that here? This is promising. It's watched wide in the end. But it was a clear sight of goal for the player, perhaps, that they would have wanted to have that side of goal, Mathilde Bourdieu.
It's good play, isn't it? Look at the pocket that Matteo's picked up. She's inside, links straight up to Bourdieu. And I think she kept taking touches. She didn't know how soon to take her shot. But again, you can see she's disappointed for that. She would have liked to have got that on target. But again, you can just see on the, you know, in the transition, they're going to look to link play and get their shot off early.
Well, number 9 is their top scorer with 11 league goals so far this season. Early warning for Paris Saint-Germain. They will get a free kick of their own here. Kira Hamraoui down.
clear foul, isn't it? Hamraoui is so important to everything that PSG do. She's the base of that midfield, likes to get on the ball, likes to switch play. But clearly fouled and doubled up on, and a foul in the end. That she's always available, working those areas, working the pitch, to be available from the centre-backs to switch the play. She's vital so everyone else can hold their positions higher up.
Yeah, there's been a certain element of rotation, hasn't there, all season for Paris Saint-Germain, but when fit, Kira Hamraoui is somebody that perhaps doesn't come into that category, such is her importance. Well, attempting to still, I guess, digest the disappointment of Champions League elimination against Wolfsburg in the quarter-finals of that competition, with both domestic trophies still to play for. Continental competition was a primary aim, of course, this season, as it always is. But they've bounced back with successive victories since the second leg. And here they come with Karshawi, and again create space for herself with options in the middle. Martin's effort blocked. And Clara Matteo is the one bringing the ball out of defence. Had covered good ground, but has now lost it. Karshawi. Seems to be taking the first defender out of the equation very easily, though, doesn't she, early on?
Yeah, she does. Then she needs players to link with, because, like on that occasion, Grace Gaoro is going to read where she wants to go and take the ball off her. So she might have to come up with a few more different solutions to that.
Hamraoui was strong in the challenge and then attempted the through ball. Vastly experienced Julie Soyer. Is it back again? The right back here, 11th season with the senior side, since a move actually in 2012 from Paris Saint-Germain, where she spent a couple of seasons. It's about the time that she'd forced her way into the French national team when she made that move. Stalwarted aside really ever since for Paris FC, or Juvisy as they were known when she made that move. Nobody anywhere near being able to challenge for that one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? You know, Paris FC are probably going to be starved of the ball for long periods of the game. So what do they do then when they have possession? You know, they might have the time and space to switch the ball at the back, but then how do they build through the thirds? How do they really try and exploit, you know, if it's not in transition moments? That's going to be a problem for them today.
Very difficult balancing act for Paris FC coming here. They've almost negotiated the opening quarter of an hour without too much alarm, really. They possibly had the best chance, and it looked like they might have been away again. Pulled back by the referee's whistle to get the free kick.